So before this video gets too far ahead, I just want to let you guys know I do have a link in the description below where you guys can actually buy plush that I've won from arcade games and a bunch of other places, from claw machines and everything else. They also come with an autograph card, so go down, check out the link description below.
What is poppin', y'all? Hope you're doing great, doing fantastic, all that good stuff. So big shout out to everybody that's gone over to the site and has bought plush. You guys are absolutely freaking amazing. I just left the post office, shipped out some plush for y'all. Truly appreciate every single one of y'all. But now we're heading back over to Christina's house to go and put this roof rack together for my car. So let's get it done. We're making our way out here to the garage, and right there in that box is the roof rack. I don't think I've showed you guys it yet. I know I've told you guys about it, but I haven't showed you guys it yet. Also, the hot tub is still not fixed. It's over there behind the tarp. We put the tarp up to kind of hopefully keep some of the heat in, eliminate the other side of the garage there. But yeah, the thing is still coming together. We got product area over there, shipping area here, label printing, everything over there, desks over here. But anyways, enough talking about everything else. Let's get this roof rack opened and try to get it together and on that car today. So I have to come back here a little bit so you guys can see the full rack. This thing is absolutely huge. I need to get some more of these because they only came with one. So if you guys did not know, I got this from the auction site where you go there and it's literally a gamble. Sometimes everything's there and it's perfect. Some other times you have to work on it. So we need to make a trip down the road to Ace Hardware, pick up a couple more of these little bolts, screws and washer. And then we need to get some bolts and nuts or something for this to put both these brackets together, because there's two of these that hold, there's one here, one there, and it holds the middle section together because it is three pieces. You got the front part of the basket, you got the middle part of the basket, and then the back part of the basket. So yeah, there's a lot to this thing. And like I said, it's pretty big. So let's make our way over to Ace Hardware and get what we need. And we're also gonna bring this with us, so I know what size and stuff like that, bolts and nuts I need to get this to go together. So let's go. Also, I don't think I showed you guys these, but I got these from Amazon because it didn't come with these either. This right here is what mounts it to the actual roof itself. Let me show you. All right, so this bracket will literally mount to this like so. Long story short, once we get the nuts and bolts and screws and everything, hopefully the Ace Hardware we'll be good to go, and we'll be able to put it all together, and then we can get it up on the roof today. So that's the plan. But I'll pick y'all back up once we get over to Ace Hardware. We're heading out to Ace Hardware. Shout out to the guy in there, man. He hooks it up every freaking time we come here. He always tries to help as much as possible. So we got everything we think we need, so we should be good. But let's make our way back to the house and hopefully get this thing put together. We're back. We got all the nuts, bolts, everything we need, hopefully, to get everything put together. So let's do that now.
12 seconds later.
So back to Ace Hardware we go. Bolts that we got, they were not long enough to go through with the pole. I'll put a picture up right up there if I remember of what it looks like. And we need about this much longer to come through it so we can actually screw the nut onto it and whatnot and things. And also the freaking the parts that hold the cage together or the rack together, they were actually not as thick as what I needed it to be as well. So back to Ace Hardware we go. All right, cool. We're leaving Ace Hardware, and I think we got everything we need this time. Like I said those things just ain't big enough around. And he's like, oh, let me see what I got. So we got everything worked out though, and we think we got the right ones. So hopefully I don't come back here again. All in all, let's make our way back to Christina's house and see if we can finally get this thing together. So I'll see you guys back over there. All right, we're back, and I got two of the bolts in, and so far so good. Now all we gotta do is put the rest of this together, and when it's done, I'll come back to y'all, and hopefully we don't have to go back to the hardware store. Boom, just like that, we got it all put together. This thing is freaking tall. Like literally, I'm 6'1", standing next to me, it's pretty freaking tall. So it's gonna be really nice. Everything's bolted up. You got the plates on here. Everything looks great. Everything seems really solid. I'm going to, actually, I found out there's a bolt missing right here, which I have one extra one, so that's perfect. Boom, just like that, fixed. So definitely needs to get wiped down. It's a little dusty and whatnot and things, but it's definitely sturdy and put together. So now let's get this thing outside and on the car. Got the front part on. Now I got to do the two back ones. So they're not bad. They're not bad to put on. Let me show you. So these right here have little caps. They have little bolts down in them and stuff like that. And you have to get it just in there, but it's universal. So you can actually go, it's hard to see. You can go to this part right here, or this part up here, or even up here. So for smaller, bigger, thicker, whatever you want to call it, roof rack parts. But so far it looks pretty good. The one thing that I'm trying to make sure is that it's straight on the roof. There's a little black line like right here. I'm trying to like line it up with the bolts. It looks like it's just slightly over that way, but you got the two cameras. There's like a little black mark right there that goes up. So I'm kind of trying to eyeball it down there. Also, from like this point to the antenna in the back there. And they got these bolts going down the middle. Right here you can see. So I'm just trying to move it around and stuff like that to get it perfectly straight. There it is, it's on there. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it yet, but it doesn't look terrible. It does not look terrible. Moment of truth though. What the heck happened to my seat? I don't know what the heck happened to my seat. My seat feels weird. We'll go back. Let's see if I press one. Oh, I don't know how the heck that happened, but I messed up my seat, but I pushed, I got this little button over here, you can press it, and it is set to me on number 1, so we're good to go now. But, moment of truth, if I can open this up, you can kind of see the roof rack right there. Is it gonna fly off? Is it not gonna fly off? Here we go. Well, I'm trying to get out of town here so we can do the test. I haven't hit over 35 mile an hour yet with the roof rack on. I wanna get up to at least 55, 60, so I can actually get the real test if it's the wind and everything else, which I'm at 43 right now. And I got a little bit of wind noise coming from it up there, but doesn't look like it's shaking, so that's a plus. All right, so update, back in town now. Made it out there on the highway, freeway, whatever you wanna call it. But we got it to 75, and well, you can see it's still up there. But now we're heading back to the house and we're gonna see if everything is still in the right spot, if anything's missing, if anything blew off, if anything loosened and whatnot and things. So we're gonna be back there here in a minute or two, and then I'll show you guys if anything fell off. Moment of truth. Still seems like everything's good. Everything semi-tight, seems good. We're good there. We're to the other side. Still tight, still tight. We're good to go. All the bolts are there. All the bolts in the front are accounted for, it looks like. And the bolts here are all accounted for. Other one's loose. Also, those are still in there as well with the nuts. Good to go. All right, y'all. So it has been a pretty eventful day. Got the roof rack on, all that good stuff. I made grilled cheese for me and Christina. Christina's in here doing some dishes now. Christina, you want to say hi to people?
Hello.
She's doing some dishes. There she is. Anyways, though, we also did this yesterday. I want to show you guys. So we got some of this fake snow spray stuff. Well, I did a smiley face on there, and it kind of got smeared when we put the window down the other day. So you can see like this line right here. Anyway, someone put a heart in it. Someone put this face. It says good vibes on it. It's not the greatest, but it's working. When you come out here, we did these windows. Might be kind of hard to see, but there's like snowflakes. It's so dark out here, but there's snowflakes all over. There's a snowman here. It's pretty cool. All in all, I think this is like the first time I've ever did the spray snow stuff. So, I mean.
It's definitely the first time you've used it.
I don't think it looked bad, but
no, you got more on my hands though, somewhat on purpose, more than the window.
Hey, we did our best. All in all though, I'm gonna end this video. I got something exciting planned this week, so definitely stay tuned for that. Are you excited? She's not very excited because I'm leaving. All in all though, keep on keeping on. Don't let him bring it down. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.